Nin explains the rules of freestyle wrestling. The object of the game is to wrestle the opponent and win by either pin or by points. Freestyle wrestling is one of the most popular versions of wrestling worldwide and is contested at the Olympic Games. Wrestling matches are contested between two people who are of similar weight, on a rubber mat that measures 9 meters in diameter. Wrestlers either wear red or blue during a contest. In freestyle wrestling, you can attack all parts of the body and use all parts of the body to try and take down your opponent. The whole body is fair game. This means that there's a lot to attack and a lot to defend. You must try and get your opponent onto their back, so that both shoulder blades touch the floor simultaneously. If you successfully pin your opponent's shoulder blades to the floor for 1 second, the referee will stop the contest and you win automatically. This is known as winning by fall or winning by pin. If neither wrestler can pin each other, you can score points to win the contest instead. There are 5 main ways of scoring. If you manage to take your opponent down onto the mat with control over them, this is a takedown and is worth anywhere between 2 and 5 points. The amount of points depends on the type of takedown, with throws of grand amplitude scoring the maximum 5 points. Whilst in a defensive position, if you manage to get away from the wrestler or get yourself into the neutral position, this is an escape and is worth 1 point. Whilst in a defensive position, if you manage to come from the bottom and take control of your opponent on top, this is a reversal and this scores 1 point. Whilst in an offensive position, if you expose your opponent's back to the floor and are in a dominant position with control, this is known as exposure and scores 2 or 3 points depending on the length of time you nearly pin your opponent. And if you do commit any illegal move, the referee may award penalty points to your opponent. There are numerous ways that this can happen. A freestyle wrestling match is contested in 2 periods of 3 minutes each. If someone doesn't win by fall, the wrestler with the highest score at the end of 2 periods wins. If the scores are tied, the referee and judges will make a decision based on who was the superior wrestler. That's the bare bones of freestyle wrestling, but there's a few other things that you'll need to know before watching or contesting a match. For example, caution. If a wrestler commits an illegal move, violates one of the rules, or has no intention of wrestling, the referee can award a caution and/or penalty points against them. If a wrestler places 1 foot outside the circle, the match is stopped, the wrestler cautioned, and 1 point is awarded to his opponent. This is known as out of bounds. If a wrestler runs away or refuses to start or wrestle, this is passivity and results in the wrestler being cautioned and the opponents will be awarded 1 point. Parterre. The referee may order the wrestlers to start in parterre position. This can be issued after a caution or if one wrestler is passive for 2 minutes without scoring. The offending wrestler will be on the bottom on his hands and knees. The other wrestler grapples from the top. In freestyle wrestling, the top wrestler has the advantage, and when the referee whistles, you commence wrestling in this position. Technical superiority. In freestyle wrestling, if one wrestler accrues a 10-point advantage over their opponent, the referee will end the contest immediately, and that wrestler will win by technical superiority or technical fall. Win by injury, forfeit, or disqualification. If the wrestler cannot continue during the match, the opponents will be awarded a win by injury. If the wrestler cannot start the contest, the opponents will be awarded a win by forfeit. If a wrestler accrues 3 cautions or is banned from competing further by the referee, the opponent will win by disqualification. That's a lot to take in, but once you've watched freestyle wrestling for a while, the rules will become clear. Check out my videos on the other forms of wrestling, which you can find on my channel. If you have found this video at all helpful, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Follow me on Twitter also and share on Reddit, but in the meantime, enjoy freestyle wrestling.